GM. This video I'm going to show you how to set up this Smol developer GitHub link in your browser without any kind of local setup, etc. Fully running for hours a month for free using a couple of different online pieces. So first off, we want to go here and copy this or open this link, and then I don't have a GitHub account for this email account, so we're going to go ahead and sign up. And let me grab my email here. So this is my email. We'll just use that password. And create a username. Yes. Pick one square that shows two identical objects. Okay, let's create our account. Now we'll get our code. You can pick whatever you want here. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm just picking stuff to pick stuff. Free, of course. Now we have a free GitHub account, and we're going to go back here and reopen this up. Now up here, we're going to hit this little button right there and create a fork. And just leave all this there, name just the same. Now you will have an exact copy of that in your GitHub account with the link here. You'll see why we want that in a second. And now we're going to go to gitpod.io. And this is an interactive IDE that is in the browser. So we're going to hit login, and then we're going to hit continue with GitHub, and then authorize. And then we'll just put there. And continue with 10 hours. And this is where I said it's VS Code and PyCharm with IntelliSense and all that built in. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. So we'll pick that. You can pick anything here. So now you have a workspace. And now hit this new workspace, and we're going to open it and then select that Smol developer, and I leave the rest of this blank or standard, whatever you want to call it there. And then auto start, this needs to be selected or you'll have issues starting it up. Let's go ahead and continue. One second while I verify this. Okay, so it sends you a phone call to your phone number and then gives you a code. Then you continue, reselect that and continue. And it's all here for you. And now let's find out how to turn this thing down, because it is bright. But anyways, so that's it right there. And it literally installs all of this. Look, it does all this for you. Installs your dependencies, sets them all up, blah, blah, blah. The only thing I would say here is to actually do this. But you really don't need to do that either. So the first thing we need to do is actually copy this and then paste it. And this is our copy. This is where our OpenAI API key goes. But first we need to actually rename this. And once you click rename, you can just hit delete, and it's a .env file. So that will literally be the file. And I'm going to pull up my notes over here. Obviously here you would want an OpenAI API key, so OpenAI API key. Let's go ahead and sign up. We're going to continue with Google. And birthday. I'll just make something up. And verify your account. And then go to view API keys, and here you will create an API key. I'll just call it developer for now. Create this, and then it will not be viewed again. So let's copy that. And put it over here. When you paste it, you have to allow yes, and there's your API key. And then next, what you'll want to do is actually get this piece of prompt here for the install, which is export this. So all you have to do with that is grab all of this and copy it. Then down here, hit export, and then right click it. It'll paste it into there. It won't show anything here, just like that, but it works. And that's what you need to do to get it to work. Next, we're going to go over here and edit the constant, right? Because what we want to do is we want to use the best option, which is this. So copy this for now until you get GPT-4 access. Once you have GPT-4 access and your constant here, you can literally just do this and put GPT-4 like that. But for now, we need to actually use this like that. So just copy exactly like this and paste it in there. And then how to figure out your max number of tokens. Basically what you want to do is take your rate here, because this is right now, but go here and you can see GPT Turbo is listed, making the limit 120 and 180,000 tokens per minute. So what I did here was took what was it, 150,000, actually I took 180,000 and divided that by 60 seconds, because we can have one call a second basically for safety measures, and then the max would be 3,000. So that's what I put here, was max of 3,000. And then just ignore this right here, because we're not actually going to use modal as they show here to sign up with modal. You can disregard that. We're not going to use that. We're actually going to use this right here. You can do this if you want, which will look like this. Actually, it will look like this: Python main no modal.py, and then you would do your prompt here. Create a snake, a Chrome extension using manifest v3 that shows jokes on click. And that would be one way but we're going to use this because we're using no modal. So this will literally generate something, and we'll open it up here under generated because that's where it will be, and then hit run, and it'll start to generate here. See this? It's literally building it all for you right now. Look at that. And that's it. It didn't make it pull from the internet, but hey, that's good, right? It's generated 3 jokes, made it into a Chrome extension. But what I want to show here is the power of this. So what you want to do is do Python main no modal.py and leave it blank. And what it'll do is it'll read from this prompt.md file, right? So this is an actual Chrome manifest 3, and it's a markdown file. And then it will, you can also put in here things like some actual code if you want to, etc., or just simply tell it in a verbose way how to build what you want, right? And so if we run it without this, it will come and read prompt.md and then generate all this. So let's go ahead and select all these, and we're going to delete these files now. And you can literally run it here just like this after filling out your prompt.md. And so we'll go like that, and then hit main there, and let's watch it build this out. And I mean, look at this. It's just literally building the content script, JS, all this JavaScript, the manifest, pop-up HTML, all done. The pop-up JS, it's all done. There is one thing though, is sometimes it does do this. So just check your files, and you would need to edit them a little bit. And you'll just have to delete these things, but this is a working Chrome extension. I know that seems like a long video, but it's not very many steps, and once it's done, you just run it from here on out and build your stuff out, and that's it. Any questions or you need any help, just hit me up and I'll be glad to help. Let's see what everyone makes. Have a great day.